Welcome back, folks. You're listening to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I am Tobey LaRoche here with Mark Ramone and Amanda Meli. We just listened to Mary Elizabeth Remington, All Words. What a cool song. Before that, we had Jordan Gladu, What You've Done, and the first tune you heard on that segment was Charlie Diamond, Back to Meadow Street. What a great little segment of tunes to end our show with here.
Mary Elizabeth Remington out of Hardwick, Massachusetts, living in a cabin by a brook. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm jealous.
I know. How grounded is that? You could hear it.
I think it's great that we started with like arguably the most produced song in this list, and we've ended with the one that's made on a 4-track recorder.
Yes,
like it just and the rawness of that, by the way, is I'm a huge fan of that sort of DIY style of recording. It was awesome.
I agree. I'm so glad you guys
100%.
So it grabs my soul. I feel like I'm rolling around in earth and I like listen to that and I'm like, oh yes, fire going, dirt on my body, just total earth child going on. Oh, she's an artist as well. Like she makes clay, gorgeous things and all kinds of different pottery, and I can't even tell you all of it. Just what an earthy person.
I think a lot of what makes that particular track really earthy and that kind of, it feels so, I don't know, you're right, you feel so present in it, is those really cool percussive elements that are in there. It's got a lot of cool little like partial like subtle claps and the little like the middle harmonies that kind of just they trickle in and out in these very percussive ways. There's some really cool metallic effect, like something scraping against a hi-hat cymbal or something throughout the tune that I really love too. It keeps you very like grounded in what's happening with their amazing vocals over it and wonderful words. Beautiful song.
Well said.
When I saw that Mary recorded her first album of original songs in Embedu in 2023 with her friends Adrian Lenker and James Creventia of Big Thief and Matt Davidson of Twain, I was like perked right up. Big fan of Big Thief.
Yeah. I mean, this is incredible. And she's she's working at Workshop 13. She's putting shows together over there now. I'm like, okay, girl. And just, I mean, I think she's coming. That's what I think.
I really loved those lines stuck with me. With this bread, I give toast to you, the fairest of them all.
I know.
That stands out.
It's so powerful. All of it. In such that raw, simple, there needed no extra, no bells and whistles, no nothing. Even the lyrics, I've had the pleasure of hearing her live, and her voice is so grabbing and grounding. And it's just well spoken, well sung, and it hits you.
Magical.
Yes.
I'll also say that there's amazingly cool, almost chaotic ending, like a build at the ending that, I don't know, it made me glad that was the last song we were hearing of the whole set, because it had this really great, exiting feeling of like you're just elevating, and I don't know, I loved it.
Yay!
And wow, Jordan Gladu, what you've done, what he's done. Oh man, out of Chicopee, Massachusetts. Wow.
This is a very wide open into his life kind of person. He's inspiring everyone. He's been with a band, Just Go With It. He's done all this music, but then he comes out and bears his soul on this platter. This one pulled my heartstrings. I love the guitar work in this. It pulled my heartstrings. It really did.
Yeah, I was really grateful that this one, the band is great behind him, but they pull the band in and out. And there's beautiful little moments where the band leaves Jordan exposed and solo, and you get to appreciate just sort of what that original sound. Because whenever you have these amazing songwriters, it's so nice to hear the stripped down version if you're exposed to the band's sound. It's one thing, and having the kind of weave in and out of that is a really nice effect. What a gorgeous voice. And I also feel like I get him. He's got like these very beautifully and introspective lyrics that communicate a message to the listener while clearly also being like, I don't know, like an opportunity for personal healing. Like his songs feel like they're processing songs, which a lot of mine tend to be. So I really loved this tune and loved the way he performed it.
I can't even add anything. Perfect. Yes.
If you want to be mesmerized just like they are, you can see Jordan perform on Sunday, May 25th at the Rumble Seat Bar and Grill in Chicopee, and Friday, May 30th at the Deck Bar in Northampton. And we started off with, man,
Bob Dylan.
Charlie Diamond.
Oh, Charlie Diamond.
Are you sure?
Meadow Street. What a new poet in town.
That's right. I love Charlie. He's come to my open mics in the past, as I mentioned, and he's just he's a wonderful soul who really does exude that Dylan-y vibe. And in this recording, especially with the organ really defining the track, those organ sounds, it feels like you're back in the 70s, just living an experience right in front of Dylan himself.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So well written, performed, produced.
Yep.
Charlie's an amazing storyteller. That's what it comes down to.
Amazing. And you can follow him on social media and you're right there with him. And he's got vibes. I'm telling you, I can't be near him without feeling like the frequencies.
We're comparing him to Bob Dylan, but he is a very unique dude, and he also he's drawing on a very, kind of expansive life that he's lived, traveling the country, and he's been a firefighter. He's done all sorts of things. He's won the Medal of Valor. It's just like he's done a lot, and it's cool to hear all those things sort of getting all summed up in his songs.
And he's a genuine person, a really down-to-earth guy.
Yep. And I will say, it wasn't me who said, but somebody did say he has a much better voice than Bob Dylan.
I can jump on that train.
Yeah, I'm hopping on.
Charlie's originally from East Granby, Connecticut, I think in Enfield now, and was a firefighter, or still is, in Hartford. Yeah, amazing guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amanda, so tell us a little bit about what you've been up to lately.
Oh,
got anything you're working on that we can attend and see you?
I'm working on an album, but it's going to take a little while because I want to, I put all that I've got into it, and I want to pull musicians from the community. It's not going to be just a set of musicians. It's going to be specific musicians that have inspired me for specific songs. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure if I asked Tobey or not yet, but I'm going to drag him in, I hope. And
Ooh.
I know.
I'd be honored.
I know. It's going to take extra work and extra time, but it's going to be so worth it because I want the songs. There's a certain resonation, and only specific musicians really can come on certain tracks, and I think we'll make them shine. And my heart's in it. I've got the singer-songwriting contest at Deep Roots Distillery in Sturbridge, Mass. starting up over the next 3 months. We're going to drag Mark Ramone in on that. We've got, oh my goodness, I have gigs. I'll be in West Hartford. I'll be in East Longmeadow. I'm everywhere. Just look.
Well, when you finally get your album out, you make sure you send us the songs because I'm going to add it to my playlist.
Yes, please. Yes, please. And I cannot wait to hear, because I know you'd mentioned I blew up, which sounds so cool, but it happened oddly enough, and this seems so synchronized, but I had just gotten word from you, right, about a song with your show, Something Different. And at the same time, within 2 weeks, I started going to Tobey LaRoche's open mic in Holyoke. And so it's so cool to have you both right now, because during that journey and phase is you both kind of launched me off, whether you knew it or not. And I was really limping and timid. And here I've got Tobey backing me with drums, which is why my heart just leapt. I needed him to come play on my tracks, but he kind of got me over that. And at the same exact time, you're over here liking a song I did and talking to me, giving me feedback. And you brought me to my first festival. And I'm like, what? And so I just want you both to know, like, wow, just thank you. And you guys don't even know, if you didn't know, how much of a difference you could make in someone's life.
It's a community.
I know.
It's a beautiful representation of how we're all in this together, how we're all really supporting one another in bigger ways than we probably realize. So any chance that we have to go out to a show and support a local artist, especially those that are spending the time writing and creating new music of their own, it's really important that we lift each other up. That's why I do pretty much everything I do in my community. And I know that's true for you too, Amanda. So we're all doing this together.
You know,
Yeah.
we're good people.
Pat our own backs.
Well, thanks for visiting with us, and thank you, Amanda, for joining us and bringing us some amazing artists.
Okay.
We hope you enjoyed some great original music today from the Western New England artists. I'm Mark Ramone here this week with Tobey LaRoche and Amanda Meli. The New Music Alliance Radio Hour is brought to you by the New Music Alliance, a 501c3 nonprofit whose mission is to assist and advance the careers of talented, creative local musicians who write original music, and to promote the extended Western New England area as a destination for original music writing, production, and performances.
And if you like what we're doing here on the show, please tell your friends about it, and like the New Music Alliance and the Radio Hour on our Facebook pages. And don't forget to check out our website, newmusicalliance.org, where you'll find the extraordinary Essential Western New England Songbook, a listenable anthology of many of the best songs ever written by artists from the Western New England area. And while you're there, if you support the New Music Alliance's mission, we would really appreciate you making a donation or becoming a member or a sponsor.
If you're a local Western New England musician who'd like to have your original music considered to be on our show, send links to your songs to newmusicalliance@gmail.com. Join us next week for more great tunes from Western New England artists. And until next week, please stay safe and keep on listening
to original local music. Let's have Charles and Khalif Neville take us out today with African Eyes.